You'd probably be confused if I told you that such an amazing villain was from a crap post channel. But when it comes to SMG4 and his team, wonders never cease. You saw the thumbnail, you read the title of this video, you know him, you love him.
Put your hands together for Mr. Puzzles!
If you're familiar with Mr. Puzzles, then you're probably familiar with SMG4, but I'd like to share some knowledge with the viewers who aren't. As previously mentioned, SMG4 is a crap post that makes funny video skits, yet has a huge talent for making incredible story arcs. As times change, SMG4 has modernized itself to distance itself from most Nintendo IPs. This has allowed for some unique storytelling to unfold. Mr. Puzzles is a clear example of that. As you can already tell, Mr. Puzzle's standout feature is his TV head, a trend that has been seeing traction with characters such as Vox from Hazbin Hotel and the TV people from Skibidi Toilet. But unlike most TV heads of his time, he doesn't wear a suit and tie. Rather, he sports a gray vest with suspenders, a bowler cap, cartoony gloves, and pants with a puzzle pattern on them. Mr. Puzzles has a variety of special faces that corresponds with his moods. These are his happy, excited, pleased, annoyed, crazy, and what I called his true/insane face. At a surface level, Mr. Puzzle seems like a stand-up fun guy with a passion for entertainment. But this passion is rather an obsession, as it drives him both bonkers and desperate. Nothing gives a character more personality than a voice, though. And Brendan Blaver delivers.
Whoops! That was a TV show for grown-ups. My sincerest. Here's the entire B-movie with bonus features.
Now, a good villain can't be without a good motive. Otherwise, it's just some dude being a for no reason. Mr. Puzzles does have a good motive, so simple that it can briefly be described in one word: perfection. He found the perfect cast to create the perfect TV program, which could only be proved by the perfect rating of 5 stars. I would say though, he has another motive, and it has to do with us. Throughout the Puzzlevision arc, a website was linked in the description to which we could go and rate his shows. It was pretty interesting to see how such a mysterious character has such an interest in us, the viewer.
What a show that was! Great choices. We should really do this again sometime.
How Mr. Puzzles was introduced to us wasn't out of nowhere, but rather a buildup. I kid you not when I say that Mr. Puzzles was introduced to us a year ago. And no, that's not a lie. His brief but first appearance was in the It's Gotta Be Perfect movie. From there, Mr. Puzzles was always a villain who worked in the shadows, only introducing himself to a select few, struggling to achieve their own perfection. For SMG4, it was the cursed keyboard for the perfect meme. With One Shot Ren, it was the digital simulation for the perfect rivalry. And for Marty, it was SMG3's sussy notebook for the perfect pizza recipe. Still with his help, Mr. Puzzles always stayed in the shadows, waiting for the perfect time to strike. You've probably seen the arc, so I won't dwell too much on the plot. After turning on the generator to watch some TV, the SMG4 gang finds themselves in a series of TV parodies for no apparent reason. Everything seems fine at a glance, but we get hints that something more sinister is happening behind the scenes. In a scheme to achieve his dream of 5 stars, Mr. Puzzles gives us a special presentation, which quickly goes off the rails after the realization dawns on him that one of his cast members has escaped. In a desperate attempt to achieve his goal, Mr. Puzzles would set the gang loose in his head, and to his luck, this works. His victory is short-lived though, as Mario manages to free the gang long enough for them to show him up with their own show. The gang succeeds, leading to Mr. Puzzles losing his stars and his power.
I just wanted to make a good TV show!
Mr. Puzzles would take one last blow from SMG4, as his head is launched to who knows where. From the build-up to his character, to us getting to rate his videos on some cryptic website, and Mr. Puzzle's out-of-pocket lines, the Puzzlevision arc was an absolute banger. I wouldn't be doing Mr. Puzzles justice without mentioning his catchy villain song, Creative Control. The song captures the character, and manages to explain his origin story, motives for targeting the SMG4 cast, and what he planned to do with them once he reached 5 stars, all in under 2 minutes. And with such a great character on the table, I doubt this would be his final appearance. After all, we still don't know much about him. Like how he acquired the cursed keyboard, the digital simulation, and how this old man got trapped in here.
Tell us how to get out of this damn place!
Okay! Long ago, I was once a human, like you. I was transported to this TV world, and I discovered—
Was SMG4 not the first victim? Last but not least, where did his head end up to? For all we know, he's plotting his grand return, or going through a washed-up arc, maybe like King Dice did from the Puppet Show. It's not like SMG4 would just reintroduce the character like nothing ever happened, right? Right?
Mamma mia!
Right?
You bet your shiny white overalls I'm back!
Outside of Mr. Puzzle's relationship with Mario escalating too quickly, or Luigi the Mean being an overused joke, if only we knew, I had little to no complaints. But then Mario the Explorer came around, and just come on! Not only does the episode share many similarities with Mario Mysteries, leading me to believe that this was the first draft of that episode, but it was also just a lazy way to reintroduce Mr. Puzzles. To put my feelings into perspective, think if at the end of the Revelations arc, Axel was just found alive and everybody was cool with it. Will this make some people happy? Yeah, but it also completely undermines all of the development Melanie went through. In other words, Mr. Puzzles being reintroduced so casually undermines the character build-up, his defeat, and what the gang went through to defeat him. Even with my criticisms, I still stand by my statement that Mr. Puzzles was lightning in a bottle. The SMG4 team has achieved something great here, and with a little bit of elbow grease, Mr. Puzzles might be one of the greatest SMG4 villains they ever made. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a new style of content I might be trying out, and if this video does well, I might look at other villains from SMG4's past. For now, remember to like and subscribe. Thank you!